What's going on, everybody? King Senko here, and I am happy to present you the all-new Honda PCX 160. Isa itong compact maxi scooter, napakatipid, ideal for your daily drives, ideal for the city, and all I could say is it's really fuel efficient, and I'm excited to share you more about it. Let's go! Simulan natin yung diskusyon dito sa unahan ng motorsiklo, no? Let's start with these two words, no? Soft angular. Paano ko nasabi yan? Well, dahil yan sa design language na in-employ ng Honda dito sa motorsiklong to. Unlike other Hondas, katulad nitong ADV, no? Medyo angular talaga siya. Pero ito soft angular, all because if we look at the bike, punong-puno siya ng mga soft angles going around. Kitang-kita natin yan dito sa headlight. But at the end of things, no, sa dulo ng mga bagay-bagay, angular, di ba? That theme radiates all over the bike hanggang makarating ka dun sa likod. Now, compared dun sa mga naunang PCX, meron itong isang buo na park light na connected dun sa kanyang daytime running light. Of course, daytime running light, maging yung kanyang headlight na low beam, LED na po yung mga yan. Because why not, di ba? It doesn't consume much in the way of electricity and it doesn't produce as much heat as well. Meron itong disc brake, single-sided disc brake sa unahan on this beautiful cast wheel, cast alloy. And yung suspension niya, napaka-plush, just perfect for city rides, lalo na dito sa Metro Manila. Hindi natin masabi, di ba? Bigla-biglang may lubak, bigla-biglang may road imperfection kang madadaanan. All I could say is it soaks that very well. Plus yung kanyang ABS, I think it works perfectly, keeping you safe on the road. To be really honest with you guys, for my personal taste ay masyadong malambot ang suspension nitong PCX 160 in general. Sa mga sasakyan o motorsiklo man kasi, mas prefer ko ang nasa stiffer side ng ride quality, pero I'm sure na magugustuhan ito ng nakararami dahil malambot ang ride nito at talaga namang komportable. This whole facade, no, makikita mo dito yung kanyang compact maxi scooter na dating. Kasi sa mga maxi scooter, malalaki talaga yung mga windscreen nila. Matter of fact, para sa PCX 160, dito man sa modelo na to, sa mga nauna, isa ito sa mga unang minomodify. They make it clear, they make it taller, para maging mas komportable sa daily ride. Mapapansin nyo, ang baba. But if you replace it, para maging touring windscreen, yung medyo mataas, that's giving you a bit more comfort, especially pag gantong maulan, you'll be getting less rain on your body. Hand controls. Nabanggit nga natin kanina na serve towards the rider itong handlebar na to, no? Now, kumusta naman yung hand controls? Well, everything here is in place. Walang kakaiba. All I could say is itong button na to, alien siya sa akin nung una. Why? That's because it's the automatic start-stop. Nung una, ito lang lagi gamit ko, naka-off, kasi medyo traditionalist ako na rider. Nag-aalala ako pag biglang namamatay yung motorsiklo kapag gamit ko itong automatic na to. But I realized na yung device na yan na nilagay ng Honda, yung automatic start-stop, ay yung susi para maka-reach ka ng sobrang tipid na fuel average. Because in traffic, pag nakahinto ka, di ba, you're going 0 kilometers per hour, naka-off yung engine, and you're consuming basically zero fuel, di ba? Makes sense. Napakatipid. High beam, low beam, busina, and this is the turn signal indicator switch. Hazard button, meron. Yung indicator sa dashboard, kapag naka-signal light ka, malaki. So it's hard to miss, di ba? Kasi kung minsan napapabayaan natin yung signal light na nakabukas. O, di ba? Ang laki-laki, kita mo agad. Now, I'd like to talk about this panel over here. Simple, understated pa rin. Like the ongoing overall theme ng motorsiklo. Negative, yung kanyang digital dash. Paano ko nasabing negative? Dahil yan yung background niya yung madilim at yung sulat yung maliwanag. You have here your fuel gauge spanning across. It's telling you your average and your total na napapalitan mo rin if you cycle through this button right here. It turns to trip, di ba? And total. Pwede kang mag-reset using that. That's pretty much it. As usual with Honda, no? Let me just say this na yung fit and finish, yung build quality ng motorsiklo, top-notch. I can see why people are buying a lot of Hondas. Yan ay dahil dun sa legendary build quality ng Honda. No wonder napakaraming Honda dito sa Pilipinas. Dito sa part na to ng PCX, makikita natin yung silhouette niya, no? Which is gonna show you na isa talaga tong compact na maxi scooter. If we take a look at the side profile, my height is 6 foot tall. I can flat foot it both feet na medyo nakabend pa yung aking knees, no? Napaka-komportable, may contour yung seat. For someone as tall as me, medyo nakukulangan ako, pero for the average Filipino height, I think this seat contour is just perfect. Saktong-sakto siya na parang cushioned na cushioned ka, may saluka dun sa likod ng puwet mo at malawak yung upuan, but hindi siya katulad ng nasa ibang brand na malawak yung upuan pero ini-split niya yung paa ni rider. This one, nakatasa yung upuan para makakadikit ka dun sa bike. I mean, yung leg mo makakadikit dun sa bike and letting you reach the ground with relative ease. Being a maxi scooter, kumusta yung ergonomics nito? So, the seat na pag-usapan na nga natin. How about the handlebar? I feel like if I compare this to my Royal Alloy, mas serve towards sa akin yung handlebar. I know that it's apples and oranges na ipagkumpara yung Royal Alloy versus itong PCX na to, but I'm just telling you that dahil madalas kong i-ride yung Royal Alloy at pansin na pansin ko yung difference pag ito yung sinakyan ko. Malapit yung handlebar and the foot position is very neutral. Walang strain sa back, especially lower back. As with many maxi scooters, ginagamit siya ng mga tao na yung paa dito inilalagay. In my case, masyado lang malaki yung paa ko, but I can see why people are doing this. It's because it's really comfortable. Relax na relax ka pagka nagra-ride ka ng motorsiklo. In particular, itong PCX na to. How is it like if you put it on its center stand? Napakagaan, ibig sabihin ang ganda ng balanse. Well-engineered yung placing ng kanyang center stand underneath the bike. Yung para sa pillion mo. This is something that I like kasi still in keeping dun sa soft angular lines. Ganon yung inyong pillion seat. Plush. Hindi siya yung malambot na kumbaga mawawala ka sa pwesto pag nakaupo ka. This one is just supple enough to give you a really comfortable ride. At yung tungtungan ng pillion, mapapatanong ka, nasa ng foot peg dyan? Well, this is it. Ganyan yung korte niya, giving it that subtle, hidden aesthetic kumbaga. Pero nakadisguise lang, but it's really the foot peg for the passenger. If you are curious kung ano yung capacity niyan, well, narito po for the underseat storage, and this is more to see dito sa kanyang compartment. Yan yung seat, no, nakatayo na. You can see there the owner's manual and just the nuts and bolts naghahawak dun sa seat to keep it in place. At nandito po yung VIN. Additional storage para sa mga cellphone nyo. Kung kayo laging on the go, testing natin. Magkakasya ba yung iPhone 14 Pro Max? Yes, pasok na pasok. Nga lang, I don't think na nalalak yan together with the bike. So if you have your valuables over here, wag nyo pong iwan yan kung iwanan nyo yung motorsiklo na unattended. And by the way, bago magkalimutan, gusto ko lang ipakita sa inyo yung kanyang susi. Dahil ang motorsiklo na to ay keyless, ito yung kanyang key fob, no? Thank you Honda Philippines. Brand nyo tong motorsiklong to. Lahat ng mileage halos nito, except for the first 6 kilometers, ako ang naglagay. So there you go. Now the rear of the bike. Gusto kong pag-usapan to dahil yung PCX, ma-establish natin siya na isa siyang underrated looking scooter, no? The rear of the bike is really a continuation of that understated look. Why? Tignan nyo, pag ito may top box, tulad ng ginagawa ng nakararami, natatabunan na to. If you ask me na medyo tumitingin talaga sa design ng isang motorsiklo, this is a real continuation ng soft angular designs ng PCX 160. Take a look at the grab bar. It's solid alloy na pagka tinanggal mo tong part na to, tong plastic cover na to, it will reveal a provision for your plate para dun sa inyong box. Yung taillight niya, if we turn it on, merong LED na constant na nakailaw, and if I press the brake, di ba? Umiilaw yung part na nasa itaas, giving you that very bright LED brake light.
Quick kumparo lang kumpara sa mga naunang PCX models dahil kapansin-pansin sa bagong ito na mas sleek siya. kumpara sa mga nauna. Mas kita ko yung soft angular lines at nawala yung parang palikpik na nasa taillight ng mga naunang models. The rear suspension is the tried and tested by Honda na 2-shock system, giving it a very plush ride, malambot at komportable. Though I will admit, masyado itong malambot para sa taste ko, kagaya nung suspension sa unahan. Pero alam kong yung tipong ganito ang magugustuhan ng mga rider dyan.
Ngayon, tanong, para kanino ba tong motorsiklong to at kumusta ba siyang i-ride?
Sa presyo nito na nagsisimula sa 133,400 pesos, mapapaisip ka tuloy, sino ba ang mga competitors nito sa market na maaari mo pang pagpilian? Well, nariyan ang halos same body configuration pero mas mahal na NMAX na nagsisimula sa 155,900 pesos. Ang presyo, nariyan din ang mas sporty at mas mura na Aerox na nagkakahalaga naman ng nasa 123,000 pesos starting. At sa Honda mismo, nariyan ang 160cc rin at mas rugged na ADV 160. Nagkakahalaga naman ito ng nasa 166,000 pesos. Pero kung comfort lang rin ang hanap mo, lalo na sa kondisyon ng mga kalsada dito sa Pilipinas, I think happy medium itong si PCX 160. Its engine gives a nice band of power and how it's served simply fits the bike's relaxed overall aesthetic. And after all, it's a Honda. You can't go wrong with it. Kayo ba, mga chong? What do you think of this scooter?